I'm back, bitches. That's right. It's me. This is the Zoo After Show. We got some sad news to talk about today. Next.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Uh-oh. He's been telling lies. He's a lover boy at play, girl. Oh my God, I love it. Cold-hearted snake. We had to play some of the snake in it, of course. Like there's snakes on a plane, snakes in a field. There were snakes in a mouth.
That was scary.
That was gross. Hi, welcome to the Zoo After Show here on AfterBuzz TV, and I'm James Lott Jr. Of course. You can follow me at all the electronic interwebs at James Lott Jr. The lady of the house is here with me, Miss Jordana Morfin.
Hello, everyone. You can follow me on I was gonna say Snapchat, but yeah, you can follow me on Snapchat too. But Instagram and Twitter at Jordana_Morfin.
Sure, Snapchat.
Snapchat too. It's my name.
It's your name. If you want to follow her there, she has some fun stuff every once in a while. Okay, now Cameron Lewis is not here. We keep switching places.
Yeah,
basically, it's just some musical chairs. One day, all three of us will be together. You can follow him at the Only Camshaft on Instagram and Twitter, and on what do you say, MySpace?
Yeah, MySpace.
Yes, the other things, MySpace, whatever. Okay, so let's just go right in, and this is episode 5, season 2, The Moon and the Star. So, okay, I'm going to say something because I can. There were some folks out there on the YouTube land who were giving us a little attitude.
Just a little bit.
A little bit about Chloe not going. You have the internet in front of you. Go to the internet. Chloe's supposed to be on for like however many episodes.
You know that's not fun to go look at how many episodes a character is going to be in. That ruins the moment.
We live in the moment, in the present, and just go along with it. That's what we do here. But here is the news. Homegirl dead. Chloe is dead.
She's done.
I can't believe it. I really can't believe they killed her.
I can't believe it either. But I know me and Cam were saying this last week. A character had to die off. One of the main characters had to die off eventually, and unfortunately it was her.
Yeah.
But
I liked her.
But you know, the way they sent her off was okay. Like it was, I feel like seeing Jackson's reaction to it was a good way to just kind of, you know, see how much he actually cared for her and how much the whole team actually loved her. Yeah. So I mean, it hurts my soul a little bit.
I know.
But we gotta keep on going.
No, we do, girl. No, we do. I mean, she's like, next. People in here said they're in denial.
It's sad.
They can't believe that Chloe is gone. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. We have to talk about it because she's gone. But she did. She went out in a blaze of glory because she tried to let them know Caracat. She kept trying to say it. And she couldn't get enough vocal air in her to do it. The gases got her. It was just sad. Rest in peace, Chloe. That's why Kobe Wan Kenobi's like, you call you Tater Squawk. That's what you were last year. But yes, it's just really sad. Someone had to die, I guess.
You know, I think it's. You guys don't get mad at me and everything, but you know, her dying is probably going to make the team even more. What would you say? Just more determined and have more, you know, effort to save the world. Just because it was her mission. This was her mission throughout the whole time.
Yeah, she really is one of the originals.
Yeah.
And we followed her journey this whole time. Remember her sister last year who had cheated on her and right now ex and all.
She's been
just
through
the
a
fiance. When we first saw her in the fields, and I remember we kept making jokes because we're like, how did she get through that marsh being who she was and made it to that thing? But it was just kind of funny. She was somebody who we followed the whole time, and she was a champion, and she really wanted to.
And last week when we saw her dying, it's not even her like, you know, trying like it's save my life. It's like, hey, Caracat, save Jamie. Like if I'm not gonna make it, make sure you get Jamie. You know, she puts everyone ahead of herself, and she's just amazing.
I'm surprised. Well, I know that Dariella couldn't really hear her. But I'll say she could have said, well, she was trying.
Maybe she couldn't even like speak. Maybe she was like,
she couldn't really hear because they made her seem so evil. You guys are in here. You know when Dryella's talking, Dryeella was talking. I thought was this bitch. I don't think at this point. I think she was working with her. She really wanted to help her, but the gas was. I mean, it was right
there.
Yeah. She said it perfectly later. It would have been all of us dead.
Yeah. And again, like she even said, you know, she was running and she looked back and it was just a cloud there. There was
cloud.
nothing. Chloe was not right behind her anymore.
That cloud went fast.
Yeah,
it went really fast. So she's dead.
So
I really can't believe that. Now, while she was dead, Jackson cried.
Black oily tears.
Mm-hmm. So he's advancing, so to speak, I guess.
Yeah, it's scary that it's
Yeah.
happening. I'm really, really hoping that we don't see like a scary side. I mean, we probably will because he's gonna have to progress in this manimal. But I'm nervous to see like if he does transform. Like, is he gonna turn into this evil?
Yeah.
What was the guy's name? The other one?
Kovacs.
Or maybe, I don't know. Hopefully.
Like if they make him evil, well, we saw in an episode when, I almost said Dryella, Homegirl said, you want to keep me around because you want me to put a bullet in your head if I become like him. So I wonder if that'll be the big showdown.
Right. I really hope
God.
not. I
And
just
what
hope
if the showdown's-
Mitch gets to the cure
Right.
and all of them get to the cure before that
But
happens.
what if the showdown's him and Abe?
Who knows? But what if he doesn't die?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
They need him for the cure, so
it's gonna
hopefully.
it's gonna be really interesting. But he's crying. He takes the bracelet off that she was wearing and puts it on himself. So he has a piece of Chloe with him. And him and Darielle get into kind of a pissing match because he doesn't believe that she didn't do it on purpose.
I mean, that's kind of like, I understand I'm not a Dariella fan.
Yes, you're not.
But okay, Dariella was not trying to kill Chloe
No, not at
like
all.
intentionally.
No.
Like, obviously, at that point, you think like what she said. What do you do? Like, she had no
3
idea.
seconds.
They had 3 seconds. Like, you don't know. But at the same time, I feel like if I was her, like I would feel like complete crap.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my god, if in her head she's probably thinking like, yeah, maybe if I did wait that extra 3 seconds,
Yeah.
Chloe would be alive. And now everyone's like kind of blaming it on me. So it's just, it sucks. I feel like she's in the really bad place right now because I feel like especially Jackson, like just wants to put the whole blame on her.
Yeah.
But it's like, you can't really do that.
And also, what he said to her later on,
Yeah.
so too, like, now I just look at you, all I see is that Chloe's not here.
Yeah, so she's gonna have all this like.
I feel bad
It sucks
for
for
her.
her.
I never thought I'd feel bad for her.
Yeah,
I feel
me
bad
either.
for her. Because we, the viewers, saw that I don't think there was any malice in there whatsoever.
Yeah, definitely not.
She was they were both working together, and it just luck of the draw. I mean, 3 seconds.
I just feel like she's gonna have like a lot of resentment and regret about like everything.
Yeah. She has a lot. Well, she's carrying the pain of losing her best friend from the first Manimal and her team. Now she has
no one.
She has no one. Because I don't. Diane's like, open that damn door and nick her ass back in. I don't think it was that simple. The gas is hard. When you inhale, like, I was in a fire once, and I inhaled smoke a little bit, and I had smoke in like in 2 seconds. It happened so fast.
And she was trying to open it. She was like trying to open it, clicking the buttons and stuff, and it wasn't opening anymore.
She's like, that's just probably me do something different in the moment. It's just completely. I thought the gas was non-toxic to humans. Yeah, I don't know what the whole thing was. Something was going on where it wasn't working for
See,
her.
that's what me and Cameron were talking about last week.
Yeah.
If it was non-toxin to humans, that means that maybe she had the
maybe.
Was it not the mutation? What is it?
The phase. The
phase.
The second phase mutation.
Because it would only kill people and animals that had that.
Yeah.
So maybe she had it. We don't know.
They didn't explain it.
Yeah.
So there you go. When are they going to bury her? She's like just upstairs
But
on
we
the
can't
plane.
even bury her yet.
They can't even bury her. It's like, dang, you can't do anything. Meanwhile, we have Jordana's favorite couple driving to Caracat.
Caracat.
And the car, of course, slows down. A fuel gauge is busted. But they look over, and he's like, yeah, I can fix a car. I filled a car. I was like, no, look over here. And Caracat's on fire.
Complete fire.
Complete on fire.
I knew, like, it's just funny that we talked about this before.
Yeah.
And when we were saying, like, is there going to be anything in Caracat? I mean, I literally, in my head, I think I even said, I was like, I think Caracat's just going to be, like, destroyed.
Yeah, you just say something like that, and well, it was. You were correct.
Yeah. But the humans destroyed it.
The humans, because they're trying to, because as many people know, fire keeps animals at bay a lot of times. They say they do it 24 hours a day to keep it. We met Gwen Gwen and I wrote his name down. Curtis. They're the ones they kind of, because, well, first of all, they're trying to get away from this strange, we don't even know. So I guess it was a polar bear, right?
Yeah. It sounded like a bear. And we see the polar bears later, probably it was.
Probably a polar bear. Yeah. And it was huge. But Logan is growing on me, as Diane says.
What? Yeah.
Yay.
Who said that, Diane?
Diane said that.
Girl, I feel you on that one.
Yeah.
I love him.
She just keeps staring.
I was just, you guys, throughout that episode, I was just like, oh, Logan, you're
I know.
beautiful.
Yeah,
You're just so great.
Yeah.
See, I like him. There's just something suspicious about him. I feel like we need to see more about how he knows Jamie and like, why did he have those pictures?
It'll come out now.
It has to come out.
Because as they did, now they're all together.
Yeah. So
Which,
something.
something has to come out. It's going to be a love triangle, as David says.
Yep.
I think so.
That's what I said, too.
That's what she said. But anyway, so they're trying to go for this weird noise. They climb over the fence. They encounter these people. It's a place that's right outside Carrot. Well, I guess it's part of Carrot Cat, but it's outside of Carrot Cat. It's like this compound. It's very Walking Dead-esque. When they get to the terminus, when it's in season like 5 or whatever, they get to terminus, it's like, what's going on? These people, they seem like they're okay at first. Let's give you water and shelter and clothes. Mm-hmm. And then we saw there was a first little notice of when this tall guy says like, "Where's your sweatshirt?" to Jamie, and Gwen shuts him down. He was like, I'm just kidding. Like, nothing, just okay, fine, okay.
They're getting crazy in there.
They were getting crazy. And then we saw this little strange girl, and her name was Maddie, who was just staring at them. But we all kind of thought, something's wrong with this place, obviously. And the humans are all kind of having their moment. So anyway, so they have that going on. Let's see. Oh, and then we have another big reveal. This show does so many different reveals all the time. Oh, I feel like Jamie did fall in love with him a little bit. That's what Ella says. Maybe.
What
Logan.
happened?
That Logan, I feel like Jamie did fall in love with him a little bit.
I'm telling you, people.
But they're saying, but he's so suspect. So I'm sure there's something there, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's like if I was in her situation, I'd be like, Logan, you're a cutie, and you're like trying to help me, and you've been with me throughout this journey that I've been alone. But at the same time, I'm a little suspicious of you because I don't know too much about you. Yeah. But at the same time, she has Mitch back at home. Yes. Like it's just. Who knows what's running through her head at this point.
I agree with you on that one. But so the plane, they're flying. They still want to get to Jamie, of course. They see all this stuff's going on. The plane, someone takes it over and starts to land it. It's like, okay, you can do that, I guess. They're just like, we're gonna land the plane.
So was she on the plane the whole time?
No.
So she just...
They hacked in, and it was her plane. Oh. And the her we're talking about is a beautiful woman who walks on the plane and says, "Don't shoot. Hello, Mitch."
Allison.
He's like, Allison. And who's Allison? I thought you would say his sister.
Yeah.
He's like, my stepmom. Mm-hmm. Okay, sure.
She's like younger than him and beautiful. And...
I have a young stepmom too, so I know how that is. I have a stepmom who's younger than I am, so I do understand that in real life. But it's just kind of, I think it's actually a nice twist. Kind of like, okay, something a little different, you know.
Gives it a little bit of humor, too.
We've met a couple of stepmoms now. We've met Jackson's stepmom, who was last season, and it's like, what's the stepmom thing, a mom thing. Her name's Allison, and so it's her plane. But Mitch did not know. She said she did it on purpose. She did not know she was working with Allison, and she was working with Chloe behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But Mitch had no clue whatsoever. They hadn't talked in 12 years. That was the whole thing there. And so she needs the help. She needs their help because she has an orchard.
Yeah, her family's orchard that is not producing.
Yes.
Because of something, right? Yep. They don't know. They don't know what's going on.
They don't know what it is, but half the crop is dying, and they can't let it die. And they don't want General Davies, who's still in the background somewhere. We didn't see him in this episode, but he's in the background somewhere. They mentioned him several times.
Okay, yeah. I forgot about him for a second.
Yeah, he's in the background somewhere. They're all trying to run from him basically and get stuff done behind his back. But she wants to work with them. She's on their side. Mm-hmm. She's like, you're the team I can trust. She's the Deputy Secretary of Defense.
I did like how she was explaining to Mitch, like, why she needs him, you know? And Mitch is so stubborn about everything. And he's like, fine, like, I'll use a different lab. Let's get off this plane, blah, blah, blah. Like, he doesn't want... I mean, who knows? We don't really know their backstory.
No.
But at the same time, the way she was explaining things, like, you know, I've had every other whatever scientist. What does he do? Yeah, that.
Yeah, he's a zoologist or whatever.
And when I heard, like, when I saw your name, I knew you were the perfect fit. Like, you know, pretty much telling him that she really needs him and trusts him for this. So you saw him be like, okay, fine, like, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah. He's always like the guy who just, and they're like, I want to know how much money do orchards make for being able to afford that plane?
I know.
That's kind of funny. Let's talk about how the snake. We'll get to that in a second. But basically, they get them there, and they said, "Will you help me first, and then I'll help you?" Because he says, so Chloe tries to say Carrot Cat. She says like courier or something. Homegirl says the same word, and they're like, how'd you know what's going on? She's like, I'll help you. Help me.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it works. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. And the orchid looks like glass in the soil.
You're like straight up glass.
Yeah, but it's not glass. Some kind of substance. And they were like, who's doing this? They found animal residue on the glass. They kept calling it glass. On the glass. And it turns out, well, we'll say in a second. Meanwhile, they're trying to test it. The snake is on the plane. Snake's on a plane. It's on a plane. Meanwhile, there's a couple in bed sleeping.
No, the snake's not on the plane yet.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. So first the couple's, thank you. So first the couple is sleeping in bed. The guy, we learned his name is Bill. We don't know who her name is. We don't know her name.
So Bill's the guy who works at the orchard,
At the orchard,
right? Okay,
yes.
okay.
And all of a sudden we see like a trail. And it looks like liquidy glass stuff. And he has convulsions and goes into seizures. They go to stop him, and it's a snake in his mouth.
That is disgusting. How the hell did that get in his body? When they were saying that it probably went through the toilet, how do you not feel a freaking snake go up your butt?
Yeah, it's just up your butt. We had some up the butt action, yeah.
Right? What other way? At first I was thinking, before they mentioned that, I thought they were like, maybe what I was thinking was it like grew inside of him somehow.
Yeah.
Maybe like the eggs were in the orchard and stuff, and he ate it, so maybe like it grew.
But no, I think it was his
But
skin up
after
there.
they were like, Allison was talking to Jackson and Mitch about, I think was it Jackson? I don't know. But they were talking about it, saying that it, through the water, it came up through the toilet. Excuse me, Bill.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah, what about his butt? I was like, that's grody.
That is disgusting.
And he threw up this blood mixed with that liquidy glass stuff.
And then
You see the snake.
just see like little snake pop up.
And then I pulled the snake. Jack had to pull the snake out. I love the gore. I wanted to throw up when I saw that. I know Diane. The snake was one of the nastiest scenes in the show so far. Yes, I agree. Somehow I would think you would feel a snake going in. Yeah, I think I would feel a snake going in. But anyway, so it's just kind of, so they captured the snake. That's when they bring it on the plane.
Snakes on the plane.
Snakes on the plane, which I did like that movie. I don't care what anybody thinks. Samuel L. Jackson. And so they're trying to figure out what this snake is, what these snakes are doing. And so it looks like they're the ones poisoning the orchard, the water supply, which is poisoning the soil. Mm-hmm. That's smart. That's smart for some snakes.
Yeah, but then Mitch gets smart on them and is like, well, we need to poison the snakes before they poison the people.
Yes.
I just can't believe, like, literally thinking about it. Like, that is so scary, thinking about, like, these snakes are just going to contaminate your water and then you're going to die.
First they said they were like not worried. Like, it won't be the drinking water, but no, that's next. They're like, they're doing this one, and then it'll be that one. And they're just systematically doing stuff. These animals are like the phase 2 mutation, I think is what it's called. Phase 2 or something like that. It's completely happening, folks. Meanwhile, we had Jamie and Logan back at the compound. And it's a cute little moment, because I want to mention because you'd like your folks. The cute moment was when he says, you look skinnier than I thought you
wow,
do.
you look skinnier.
Which would make sense.
Yeah, because she was wearing that huge
Parka thing. Yeah.
It's like 50 times bigger than
I like
her.
the fact that they mentioned that. It's a cute little regular human moment, because you're kind of like, yeah, that whole time she was
then he was like, it's not like I was thinking anything.
Yeah, I know.
And then she just like laughed a little bit. That's when I was like, see, there's a little bit of, flirtatious moments in there.
Mm-hmm. You like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, we talked about that already, so it's good. Meanwhile, we said earlier, Dariella feels bad about Chloe, and she's still kind of haunted by that. Back at the compound, we have Jamie and Logan getting food, and that girl who's a little weird, whose name is Maddie, says don't eat the mashed potatoes.
She's like, mashed potatoes.
Whatever. So then she knocks...
I thought she was creepy at first. I was like, what is wrong with this girl?
She was totally creepy at first. That snake was brown. That's pretty funny. I don't think it was because of that. It was brown. But no, that's really funny though. But it basically, she knocked out their tray, I think on purpose.
Yeah, so she could talk to them.
And she's like, run. She's like, run for your life. When you get a chance, get out of here.
That is smart of her.
Yeah, it was smart of her.
It's so cute that you see this child. She's a girl.
Yeah, she's a girl.
Trying to save other people.
Yeah.
Before, something
it was just
happens.
Oh, this scene made me fall for Logan. That's what Diane said.
Diane, I feel you. I'm a team Logan. I love Mitch, but I just feel like Logan goes better with Jamie at the moment.
Yes, I think so. And then, so they meet up with her again, and Maddie tells them about the vote. There's a vote about what the feeding.
The feeding.
Ooh, that's creepy.
And then they all pop up, and they're like, "We're so disappointed in you, Maddie." Like, out of nowhere, they just, like, pop up in the back. And they probably were listening to the whole conversation.
Yeah, they were. And they decide, okay, we're going to take care of this one. And there's a little fight going on. Jamie slips a can of propane in her pocket, in her big jacket. A smart girl. Always thinking. Smart girl. And so that's going on. And they're going to be presented for the vote later. It's like, that's weird. Meanwhile, the snake on the plane, they're saying may have had shredded toxic water into supply. The whole Pacific Northwest could be covered.
Pretty much everyone's dead.
I know, if it gets out. So Mitch is trying to make this poison. So she asked him, Allison, if it's going to be safe on humans. She was a good question. He drinks it.
I just see this is what I love about Mitch too. Is just kind of like he needs to prove his point. He needs to prove his point, and it's kind of like, if you don't trust me, like, then why are you trying? Why do you want my help? And he just like drinks it, you know. He's kind of like, obviously I'm not lying, but at the same time, maybe it can kill me, but who cares? Because I'm Mitch, and I'll do whatever I want.
That's true.
So I like his like sense of, I don't know, the way he does.
He has defiance.
Yeah, he definitely does.
It was
funny.
He's gonna show you.
But at the same time, then he drinks it, and they don't have any more poison, which is like, okay,
the snake
Mitch,
gets out.
The snake got out,
of course.
Then there's no poison at that point.
But we saw a very interesting moment, you guys. Again, stuff is just happening. Jackson decides to go in to get the snake. You see his messed up arm. The snake sees his messed up arm, was like, okay, I'm fine. It's like, good, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
See, this is why I'm thinking that I'm hoping that they use Jackson's powers more now that now that the whole team saw this.
It's out now.
Now that it's out, that they use this to their advantage when they're trying to figure out things that they need to figure out.
Yeah.
Before he starts to progress into hopefully nothing awful. Yeah. But I feel like they need to use this to their advantage now. Now. Yeah. Because they don't have much time.
Yeah, because Mitch's thing with the poison was that this thing called the Jacobson organ in the brain. It would cause the poison would cause the brain to swell and press on the brain and shut off all their systems. Yeah. So that's what you want to get them from within. People are totally going back and forth out here right now about Mitch and Logan. We started the whole thing. Key Dig says, I adore Mitch. Lei Jen says, Mitch for cerebral reasons and Logo for physical. You saved my life reasons.
You see that
that's
one.
For you.
Yeah, that's true.
That's for you. And why not both? So Diane says. Look, I love that. Why not both? I think Logan is cute and Mitch is Mitch. Oh, that's funny. Mm-hmm. That's so funny. So, but anyway, so the snake has calmed down because of Jackson, and now he's outed. Everybody knows there's something going on. He explains what's going on, and he's afraid. Everybody's afraid he's going to turn into Kovacs and turn into the new animal. So it's like it's like almost like we'll do predictions later. So I got a prediction. So we're going to talk about that. Now it's time for the vote for the meeting. Time for a meeting.
This is disgusting and so awful. Like these humans have. Like what Jamie said, what the hell are you thinking?
They said on here, which is interesting, early on in the chat, you guys were saying, can they do 2 people at a time every month? They're going to run out of people.
Like what? 2 people a month?
Yeah, that's what they said.
You really think these huge animals that are going through these freaking, what's it called? Phases, just need 2 humans a month?
I don't know. It's just weird, but like they were saying, you're going to run out of people after a while.
Exactly. You're going to run out of... They think they're saving people, but they're actually just going to kill everyone off.
I know. People get weird. And if the end of the world happens, I don't tell you. It's going to be weird. But they nominate Jamie and Maddie. But for Jordana's love's sake, Logan tries to offer himself as tribute.
Prince Charming.
He tries, and they don't want... They seriously like, no. They didn't do it on purpose. They wanted to see her die. And mad because she disobeyed. So they do this vote, and Jamie shows Maddie later when they're talking, because it's the next morning, the can she has. It's like, well, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Life ain't over until it's over. So there's hope there. And then, so Jackson's out, yes. So here we go. You guys, this show makes us have to think and pay attention. We know you guys out there really want us to get the facts straight. So pay attention, you guys. This is what we need for a cure. This is the segment is called, This is what we need for a cure.
Discovery Channel.
Discovery Channel. Sure, it's Discovery Channel. And Jordana will help me if I get anything wrong.
Okay.
She helped me earlier before the show. We'll get this going. Okay, so Mitch is talking about showing them because now everybody knows about Jackson. So it's all out. So they're showing the DNA thing charts and saying it's like rungs on a ladder, which is a good way of putting it. And it's about the triple helix.
Right. So a human's DNA is a double helix.
Yeah.
But his has one more strand. The mutation is a triple helix.
Yeah. So that's crazy. And it's talking about everybody, and they all contain genomic fossils from different animals.
Yeah, so that's the third strand.
The third strand. Thank you.
There you go.
And they have 4 of these. We almost thought it was 3. They have 4 of them so far. Snake, sloth, ants, vulture. They need 3 more. But they don't know what they are.
Yes,
They have to identify them.
Yeah.
And then get them in somehow. And they feel like that will make the cure. They feel that will make a cure and will reverse the effects.
Yeah, it will reverse the mutation. The
Now,
thing is,
yeah.
how the hell are they going to figure out these last 3 animals in, I don't know how much time they have.
Because we knew I forgot the weeks. If you guys know out there, there was so many weeks before the NOAA initiative. There was there was like 12 weeks, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I think it
was like 12 or so.
I can't remember.
It was, I think like...
I can't remember. You guys, I just can't remember how many weeks it was to the NOAA initiative. And time on the show, it's kind of weird. It's been a few days, I think.
And then Jackson only had it was a 9-week thing, and he was already on week 5.
Yeah, or something,
So he has 4 weeks left to go before he
They're on a time crunch.
turns.
That's the whole thing. They're on a triple helix something or another. I never pay attention to science class. So. Hi Issa. You just woke up. She's in France. Hi in France. Yeah, so they're basically having to figure that out. I guess that's the next adventure for the next couple of weeks, is trying to figure out the 3 of them. Well, actually, it feels like the animals have kind of shown themselves over time.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to wait and see what the next... I'm scared what the next animals are going to be. Ugh. Maybe the monkeys. # watch the monkeys. Maybe the monkeys will be it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, and so we already established that... Yes, go ahead.
Really quick, I just thought of it. Well, if you think about it, every animal is a different...
Let's see.
Like ants, insects.
Yes, vultures,
birds, sloth. I don't know what that... Is that a mammal?
You guys tell me.
You're
asking the wrong one. I don't know.
And then
snakes, reptiles.
Snakes, reptiles. So I'm assuming maybe it's different.
So we need a primate.
Yeah.
# watch the monkeys. We also need what else we need? We need
like a
fish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, amphibian. We need something from the sea. I would think, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
I don't know.
That's what I think. I would assume they would need different animals of the different. What is that even called?
Bears, tigers, maybe.
What is that called? Like the different species? No, I can't believe I don't remember this.
Come on, girl. I haven't been to school in 30 years. When it comes to I don't remember the animal species, but
I'm assuming that's what it is.
When they say sloths are mammals, so maybe they already covered the mammal thing. Then maybe. Issa, where's Cameron? He's on assignment. I don't know where he is. He could be here tonight. He's in France. Just kidding. I don't. That's a good question. We'll find out. But I think you're onto something where it's kind of like something from each species or each type of category or something.
Yeah, there's something.
Yeah.
There's a name for it, and I can't think of it.
Because vulture, I guess, is the bird. So that's birds, insects, mammals. We go by that.
Because it's not like they've had.
Reptiles.
Yeah, each one is really different.
You need a platypus, which is a cross between several species. I heard or something. Don't forget, Manimal Lives Matter. I know. We always want Manimal. Jackson may be the new Manimal. Who knows? Jackson's watching a video of Chloe, of course, where she buys the bracelets, and so he has a bracelet on him. They talk about Chloe for a little bit. Then it comes time. So it's a cute little moment. Then it goes time for the feeding. The feeding will commence, as Homegirl said. So they do this really effed up thing, almost cussed. This effed up thing where they actually send them out on the other side of the gate, and they start banging pots and pans.
So the animals come.
The animals come, and I'm like, polar bears came.
Yeah. So yeah, they are probably pretty close up to the Arctic. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, because like in New Brunswick, Canada. You guys tell me. I don't know. I don't say genetics. I don't know geography that well of that area, but I'm assuming it's really close up there to the Arctic.
Someone check. Is Caracat close up to the Arctic zone?
They said they need fish.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They need a fish, and then they already have reptile. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
They need the classified.
Yeah, so it's some kind of thing, and I'm like, I'm sure online I'm gonna get like all kinds of crap, but of course, everybody who's watched the show knows I'm learning new things about animals all the time. But yeah, so before they go out there though, she hugs Logan.
She like runs up to him. I'm like, I wish she just kissed him at that moment, but she didn't.
She passed
the point. She passes the can.
The can of propane. It says put it in one of those. They have these little trash cans with fire. And of course that will make an explosion. But they get out there, and those polar bears they're hungry. They're coming.
They're so cute.
They were cute though. They have cute little faces, poor things. I just want to eat. I mean, they don't do anything else. And it turns out he throws it, and it totally explodes, blows the gate off. People are like, what the hell? Everybody getting eaten. I love it. These are all bad people. Get eaten. You guys are all bad.
I love how what's her name runs to the bus.
Gwen.
Okay. Like, save me, Jamie. Oh, hell no, I'm not going to save you.
I know. She's like they found a bus.
Yeah, the bus was out there.
And so Maddie, Logan, and Jamie are on the bus. And that's when Gwen comes up.
Yeah, what? Really? Mm-hmm. You really think Jamie's going to save your life when you just tried to give her life away?
Yes.
Like, who do you think you are?
Oh, they're saying, okay, 1 second. They're saying that we had an African elephant in a different area. So polar bears could be anywhere. I think polar bears may have migrated from the Arctic and they could live off freshwater fish. That's true.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, that's true, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. Animals are like going crazy in different areas that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, that's right. So, yes, that's true. I guess that did happen. That was true. So maybe they just happen to be over there. But anyway, so she tries to get on. She's like, come on, save me. And I love how Jamie holds her hand.
Yeah, so she can't run away.
Can't run. Then let's go just in time for the polar bear to eat her face. And everything, I was like, it was a tail. I was like, oh my God. Yes. It was great. I was like, you get it, girl. That's right. It's time for you to eat.
But then, like, 3 other polar bears come attack the bus.
Oh, the door bus. Poor things. And Jamie decides to distract them.
She's a great person. I know.
She's a reporter.
Me and Cameron were saying, we're like, ugh, Jamie, like, sometimes sucks and gets annoying. But she's, like, such a great person because she even said to Logan, like, I'm going to get you out of here. Like, you and Maddie,
yes.
I got you in this. Or did she say something like that? And I'm going to get you out of this.
Yes.
And she just, like, walks out there like a badass.
Yes.
Not knowing.
Cameron Lewis just said, hi, everyone. Miss you, James and Jordana.
Oh, look who's in the chat.
You missed us. You would have been here.
Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he's in the chat room right now.
Oh, look at that.
Now the whole chat room, he's taking the pressure off of us, and now they're all giving him attention.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
There you go.
Of course he would. Mm-hmm. But no. So anyway, yes, she gets eaten alive. She comes out, and then a tranquilizer dart, and gets the polar bears.
Dariella.
There she is. In her outfit.
Yeah.
Back in her outfit. And completely, there you go.
And Mitch.
And Mitch is there in slow motion.
Yeah, they had to do some, she was like her face, like, was this like a whole like illusion? And then she's like slow motion running to him. And I was like, where the hell is Logan and Maddie at? Like,
they were standing there. They were back there somewhere, and they hugged, and you saw Ava in the background. And they bring up a good question on here, and that is, will they save the people? So the Pen Dog Gaming says, will they save people from the school or leave them behind and because they let Jamie to die? What are they going to do?
Honestly, I feel like the people that are in there...
just to stay.
Well, I feel like the only one who was really in charge of the whole situation was, what's her name? The one that died with the
Gwen.
Gwen and Curtis. I feel like they're the ones who were in charge. Everyone else was just going crazy because they probably didn't want to... do anything wrong and not follow the rules. Yeah. So it's not really I don't think it's really their fault, It's like Maddie.
Yeah,
Maddie was just following the rules so she wouldn't get thrown out into the wild. Yeah. It was kind of like a little cult. Like they were just, pretty much saying like, hey, if you're going to stay with us, like you better follow the rules. If you don't follow rules, you're going out to the
That's
animals.
True. It was the whole being scared of what might happen. You might be next.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So I guess, she should go and like at least help the ones out. They have a school bus. Well, no, they have a plane.
So... yeah, we'll see what happens. We don't know.
Or like on the show, they do sometimes they don't explain anything, just go on to the next thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. I have a feeling they probably.
Literally, Bill, who's had a snake up his butt, we don't even know what his wife's name was. They didn't even say her name. If they did, I missed it. Yep. So I don't even know. I didn't even say her name. So I was like, okay, well then, there you go, kids. They did just we only know Jackson's mother's name still from last season.
Yeah,
just Jackson's mom.
Sometimes those facts are a little
iffy.
They
just leave them out. Now I'm telling you because I read the book. they've veered away from the book now, so I have no clue what they're doing. Unless they go back to they come all the way around and come to the end of the book that they ended in the book. I have no idea right now. I'm completely going blind.
Yeah.
This is completely all different. So anyway, so Jane and Mitch run into each other, and they're all there. They arrive, and that's how it ended.
No. I was upset you saw that. I was like, that's it? That's how it ended?
That's it. That's how it ended. It was like, that's it. So I think it's time for some predictions.
Predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
Predictions. They're talking about my haircut. Okay, well, thank you. This is growing back in like 3 days already. It's like already growing. I need to shave it again. All the gray. Okay, so, I know. It's like, I have like chia hair. You pour water on it, it just grows like really easily. It's crazy. I'm not complaining, of course, because I know folks who wish they had hair, so I do love it. Okay, so my prediction, I'm going to start with because usually you have your prediction. I'm going to start with my prediction.
Go for it.
My prediction this is for this season.
All right.
I think that Jackson is the cure somehow, and when they find all the animals, put everything together, he's going to have a hand in saving the world somehow. He's going to be one of the keys to saving the world.
Yeah, I totally completely
So
agree.
that's mine.
My prediction is about Jamie and Logan and Mitch.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a love triangle going on there.
Yeah, I think it will be.
I have a feeling that Mitch, well, now that she's reunited with Mitch, she's going to get close to Mitch again.
Yeah.
But Logan's going to kind of be in the picture. I don't know what exactly is going to happen, but I have a feeling like Mitch is going to be upset about this, and you know how he gets kind of like stingy about situations. I don't know. I just feel like something bad's going to happen between that love triangle.
I'm going to pull out another prediction possibly. Logan and Darielle are going to know each other somehow.
Oh, that could be it. What do you think Logan does? Or what do you think, who is Logan? Who is Logan?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. I really don't know. He mean, like you said before, it could be two sides of like he's a helpful person and a person for maybe Raiden Global.
Yeah.
It could be.
Maybe he is. I didn't even think of that. What if he is working for Raiden Global and he's just pretending to be nice?
Or he's working for them and trying to play both sides in the middle. He's working for them and for himself. That's why he had that money for those poachers.
Oh, right.
So there could be something going on.
Yeah. What if he is working for Raiden Global and they want information, like to get the information from the team?
Yes.
But maybe he has like a soft side now for Jamie and he's not going to give in.
Well, him and Mitch, my prediction is probably going to be true anyway. Logan and Mitch will not get along when they first start.
Yeah.
That automatically. He's going to see the closest between them, and he's not going to like it.
Yeah.
Because Jamie is his, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. Selfish man.
That's how men are, anyway. It's like getting territorial. Well, again, that was a really good show. That was a good one. That was a little better than last week's.
Yeah, last week was a little slow.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there. So, Jordana, tell me they can actually find you and continue the conversation.
You guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Jordana_Morfin.
And maybe next week, all three of us will be here together.
Hopefully.
In person. We'll see what's going on, unless she decides not to come next week.
No, I'll be here.
Well, this will all be so. Hopefully, Cameron, you and I will be here. Cameron's at the Only Camshaft on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at James Lott Jr. all over the interwebs. You just follow me anywhere and talk about ABTV Zoo as the hashtag. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.